So this will be our cockpit. Now what we are considering here, that e-invoice has to be generated for both sales invoices and also the accounting documents which comes directly to the finance route. Like if you raise a direct finance invoice for a customer using FB70 T code, then e-invoice has to be generated even for that transactions also. And if there is a debit note, credit note, so e-invoice has to be generated for such transactions also. So our cockpit will be covering both SD root document, that is billing document, and the accounting root document, that is the accounting documents. Right? So there will be two radio buttons. First is for the billing document, second is for the accounting document. Now let us start with the billing document. In billing document there will be plans, billing document number, date, type. Right? So you can enter the data like when you are running this program in your day-to-day use. So it will be daily basis. So billing date you can give 1 day's date and you can see how many invoices are generated, and then you can execute, you can generate the e-invoice for such billing documents. Right? So now I have just selected a sample data input and I am executing it. Just select generate IRN. There's a topmost, there's a button we have given generate IRN. Okay. So this is the generate IRN button. Okay. So from here you can click and generate the IRN. We'll generate and see once after I explain you these fields. Then the second column is the display JSON. Okay. Now what this field will show is, here you will be able to see exactly what data is being sent to government. So in the initial stages when we implement, accounts team or someone wants to be doubly sure that okay, whatever we are sending to government, is it correct or is it wrong? And at the time of testing phase, how do we validate that whether the data going to government is correct or not? So that can be done through this display data option. Okay, I'll click and show that after I explain the fields of. Next is the status column. Status column is just an indicator whether the invoice is generated or cancelled. It's a just color display. And next is the process status, which is the description whether e-invoice is generated or IRN is cancelled. Because after generation you have 24 hours to cancel also. So what you have done, what is the status of this billing document? It will be shown here. Next column is the message status. Now message status means whenever you are generating an e-invoice, at that time, let's say I'll take one example. You have not mentioned PIN code in your customer master, but in the government database, PIN code for the customer master is mandatory for local sales, India sales. Okay. At that time, it will throw back a reply saying that PIN code is mandatory, which is not available. That message will be shown in this message status box, so that you can see the message, what is the error, go and correct the customer master, ask the customer what is the PIN code, update in the customer master, and then resend this IRN, resend this data. And after that data is corrected, your e-invoice will be successfully generated. So what data is missing? Why the government is not accepting your data? That will be shown here if there are any cases like that. Okay, so this is that column. Now, apart from this, the remaining columns are coming from the SAP database: billing document number, billing type, billing date, company code, plant, GST invoice number if you have a separate series for the GST number, like ODN series or separate series if you have, that can be shown here. Sold to party name, ship to party name, amount, and tax amount. Uday, can you go right? Total amount, total tax amount, all these fields are coming from SAP, right? Then new fields are, once your IRN is successfully generated, at that time government portal will reply back, send the response back as acknowledgement number, acknowledgement date, and IRN number. Okay, one more thing is signed QR code. 4 details which government will be sending back, which is important to us. So out of 4, these 3 details we are displaying here: acknowledgement number, acknowledgement date, and IRN number. And the signed QR code data will remain in a custom table in SAP, because that is a long text, right? Now, whenever you print your invoice, okay, when you print your invoice, in that invoice printout, this IRN number and that signed QR code is mandatory in that invoice printout. Rest all details can be same whatever you are printing as on today, but this IRN number and QR code will be mandatory. Okay, so that we will do it in your existing layout. In your existing printout, wherever you say that, okay, I have space in the top right corner, you place a QR code there, we will do that. We'll keep a QR code there, and you say, okay, I want IRN number here in the invoice, we will put that also. So IRN number and QR code we will enable in your existing invoice formats. Okay. Then after generating e-invoice, for the material invoices you can generate e-way bill also. But for service invoices it may not be required. So for generating e-way bill, you select the same line and there is a top button, generate e-way bill. This, you will click on this and then the e-way bill will be generated. And when you click on this, it will ask some transportation details. Now there will be 2 ways, whether you have transportation details mentioned in SAP, we can fetch it directly from there, or it can be filled at the time of clicking this generate e-way bill. It will give a pop-up. In that you can fill up the transportation details, right? And when successfully e-way bill will be created, in response we will get back e-way bill number, e-way bill date, and e-way bill validity, right? So this e-way bill details also we will get back and we are saving it in our table. Next field is the cancel indicator. Let's say you have generated e-invoice and you have cancelled it. So this flag will be updated. Okay, this is a cancelled document and there will be a cancelled date time when it has been cancelled, right? Then right, if you go, there is a plant details and distribution channel divisions, sales details. Okay, so these are the general SAP details, SAP sales level details which will be available in system. Okay, so now let me just show you by generating one e-invoice. Uday, select any one document. Yeah. So wait. Before generating, let us see what data is going to be sent. So we will click on this display data. Click on that today. Yeah. So this is the data. This is the format in which the data will be sent to the government, right? So this all things will explain in detail when we are configuring it for you, that what data should come where. But yes, this is the details which will be being sent to the government, and you can verify this at the time of testing, and maybe for initial days whenever you are sending, you can just see, okay, invoice number is correct, yeah, total invoice value is correct, yes, GST is correct, yes, okay, acknowledgement date time number has come. Okay, so this is currently from the government sandbox server. Okay, this detail is not coming from government's live server. We have one sandbox server given by government and we push data there for testing purpose, and this data is coming from there, right? So this way IRN number will be received back and it will be saved here. Same thing is for e-way bill. Generate e-way bill. Yeah, see, this is the details which has to be entered for e-way bill. Now, there will be 2 ways. If you have this data in your delivery note or somewhere in your SAP system, you can tell us at the time of configuration. We will fetch this data directly from there. But in case if you don't maintain anywhere, you can enter this here and then you can submit it for the e-way bill, right? Continue. Yeah, e-way bill generator. Go on the right. Yeah. E-way bill number is available, e-way bill date is available, and e-way bill validity is available, right? So these details are available now. So this is how a very simple, and there are cancel e-way bill and cancel IRN options are available. Now cancellation will work that if IRN is generated and after that e-way bill is generated, then first e-way bill has to be cancelled and then IRN has to be cancelled. If you have not cancelled e-way bill, IRN cannot be cancelled. So this validation will come. Second thing is if you have generated IRN, then we will be putting a validation in your system that your sales billing document cannot be cancelled, VF02 or VF11. It will not be allowed, because as per government, if you have submitted means your invoice is there, and if you want to cancel the billing document, you have to cancel the IRN and then you have to cancel the billing document. Otherwise our validation will work and it will not allow you to cancel the document, right? So this is about the SD side. Now I'll click on the accounting side. In accounting, plant will not come. It will always be the company codes and then the accounting document types, DG, DR, KD or whatever document types you are using. So that can be defined at the time of setup configurations, that okay, which are document types you are using, and it will be a posting date. FI data execute, yeah. So this will also have a similar cockpit. Here also you will get display data. This is our test system, so it display data button is not there, but here also you will get display data. There is status, process, accounting document details. This all columns will be same, and instead of sales data, now here you will be having the accounting document details. Accounting document number, document type, DR, DG, whatever document type you use, and rest all details, right? Same way here, we can select the document and we can click on generate IRN, right? And then you will get response as acknowledgement number, acknowledgement date, and IRN number, right? So this details will get here. Now here mostly e-way bill will not be there because this was our dummy system. So we have created that columns, but accounting documents mostly e-way bill will not be there. So this way, for accounting documents has the same process. Just select the line item for which you want to create, click on generate IRN, and the e-invoice IRN will be generated. So we have kept our cockpit very simple, easy to use, so that anyone who makes daily invoices, for them it will be very easy. Just select, click, select, generate. Only first at the time of testing, that display data has to be checked that okay, whatever scenarios we want to cover, for all the scenarios, the data is coming as per our logic or not. That will be at the time of our testing phases. And then when we go live, few days at least, different scenarios, we will check that maybe if something we have missed in testing, simple e-invoice cockpit that.
So this is an invoice which is open BF03. After entering this, we have the output types. So we will maintain here and clicking on this print. Data will fetch from the data table
Custom
which we are
table.
Custom table.
So this is just our dummy system. So just ignore the other things. What we want to show is the QR code. This is the QR code which has to come here. And IRN number. So this board details will be sent back by the government and has to be compulsorily printed on all invoices, on all B2B invoices.